moms on the internet kind of categorize themselves, and on the one side is crunchy, and then on the other side is silky, and in the middle is scrunchy. Crunchy is like holistic, natural, and then just, I guess the opposite of crunchy would be silky, and those are the moms that follow mainstream parenting things such as like sleep training. I feel like we all kind of want to fall in the middle. Like nobody wants to be like that extreme to one end or the other. But recently, I feel like I might fall a little bit on the more crunchy side. I just feel like crunchy people get a bad rap because there's always those people that are so extreme. The first thing that I did that was considered crunchy, and this was before I even knew the term crunchy, and that was have a home birth. Honestly, and I've said this before since I was pregnant, like one of my biggest fears was giving birth in a hospital. Anyway, apparently breastfeeding is crunchy. I didn't know that either. If you use formula, you are on the silky end. Cool, I am cheap, so I'm not gonna use formula. I'm just gonna strictly breastfeed, and I was able to do that. I definitely lean towards more holistic medical interventions before I will do something mainstream like use antibiotics or modern medicine. I'm grateful that we have those things, and I would never deny myself or my child those things, but if he's teething, I'm going to try other alternatives before I just give him Tylenol, which he's never had Tylenol before. I've actually been offered to give him antibiotics on more than one occasion for things that he did not need antibiotics for. And if you don't know anything about antibiotics, they are like a bomb to your child's immune system, wiping out all the bad bacteria and the good. So you really want to do some research on that. If you had to give your child antibiotics, you should definitely look into some probiotics to help restore some of that good gut stuff that they need to develop their immune system and honestly protect them for their whole life, because you're really setting the stage. We just can't get on board that sometimes natural shit work, okay? Natural shit works sometimes. I have done my very best to purge my house of things that I can control, such as the shampoo I use, the cleaning products I use. I ain't gonna lie to you, I do be using a little bleach every now and then. But I pretty much use baking soda and vinegar for just about everything, and essential oils. Say what you want, but when my son had RSV, we had a diced up onion and lavender oil and a humidifier in the room. And wouldn't you know, my boy was healed up in a week. And that was after we had a week of hands, foot, and mouth, which frankincense in the tub. Breast milk soap cleared him right up. I was trying to wean Van a little bit off of breast milk, so I was giving him whole milk, but it just didn't feel right because I'm like, I don't even drink whole milk. This shit hurts my stomach. Why am I giving my kid another species milk? Like, it just feels weird to me. So I decided to give him almond milk, but then I'm looking at the ingredients in almond milk and I'm like, oh, there's just all these yucky gums in them, like just different kinds of things that I just feel like are unnecessary in the milk. So then I was venting to a friend and she sent me an almond milk recipe and I'm like, damn, here we go. I'm gonna be making my own almond milk. Once I started making my own almond milk, I'm just like, I think I might be crunchy. My medicine cabinet is literally like essential oils, 6 band-aids, and 1 thing of ibuprofen. Also, have you ever done research on tampons? Literally, there's no such thing as clean organic tampons. Like, they just all have chemicals in them. And now I use a Diva cup, and honestly, it's pretty great. I have no complaints, and I don't know why more people don't use these because tampons are expensive. Just venture into the unknown, ladies. I think also, like, people get a crunchy name because they do things that are like frowned upon, like bed sharing. For some reason, that is still in 2023 frowned upon as unsafe, even though it's not unsafe at all. Honestly, I'm proud of that. I'm proud of the things that I do. Like, I don't ever, like, when someone's like, oh, what hospital did you give birth at? I didn't. I gave it birth at home. Yeah. She crazy. Do what works best for your family. If you feeling crazy and you trying to venture into the home birth world, find some chickies on Instagram that have already done it. Okay, stalk their pages, read their blogs. Okay, see what it's hitting for. So yeah, I think I'm crunchy. That's all I got today. Okay.